call from out of area. Huh? Yeah. I did what was for you, stupid asshole.
I'm glad everybody do it.
Okay.
Hello?
Okay. Your bills last night.
Oh, probably.
9, 10, 12.
I didn't want to come over bother you while you
3, 4, 5.
gone and all that stuff. And,
$115.
you hear me? I didn't want to come over bother you. I know you trust me.
Why, yeah.
Huh?
Why, yeah. I got them all made out last
I got rid of my wounds. Walmart. Okay. Huh?
Miss Robert Vickery, I posted on Facebook last night. Mr. Robert Vickery posted a comment back on my Facebook.
What about?
I said, we had such an awesome God. He heard our cries and answered our prayers. Our baby girl's going to be okay. No cancer was found. Praise God. And he came back and he said, "You're truly blessed." And
who said that?
Katie said, Mr. Gordon stopped her in the hallway today and said, "Katie," he said, "have we heard anything?" And she said, "Yeah." She said, "Nothing." And she said, "You went, oh, praise God." Shirley said he's just devastated the other day when he asked her what was going on. And she said, well, he had surgery and they're doing something. He said, "Are they looking for, do they think she has cancer?" And she said, "Well," he said, "I think we do." But he said, "Well, oh my, oh God." And he said, "How is your mom and your grandma? How's your mom and your grandma holding up?" And she said, "We're all doing good." She said, "We just decided that if it is, then we'll just all fight together." And he said, "That's the way you got to do it." So he stopped her there. Then she said, then Sharetta comes up to her and goes, "Thanks, Katie, for letting me know you're okay. I had to hear it from Miss Kinder." She didn't get home till 10:30. Almost 10 o'clock last night. A little after.
Tara doesn't even hardly like me, and because I'm a freshman. But today,
which is Mr. Hall's wife.
Yeah.
But today she's like, she can't send me, and she comes in my back. She's like, "Well, I'm glad to hear about your sister." And I was like, "Yeah, me too." And she actually patted me. She didn't sit there and just stares at me. I'm like,
Why did she stare at you?
Oh no! I mean, she's just hard to get to know, but once you do, oh,
she's 19 now. Like.
Which one's that?
Kinder,
Mr.
Hall's wife.
But Mr. Hall's the same way. He's hard to get to know.
Oh, I know. I don't.
I mean, you kind of think he's an ass.
I really don't care for him. I mean,
I didn't either at first, but now I like him really well.
Yeah, after I know him, he was the same way with me, but now he comes up to me and files up his mail or something.
they better not. Hey, boy, I'll put nails in the damn dryer next time they park the vehicle.
I'm at Walmart. When I go through the truck, I look behind, there's a woman purse sitting in the car.
Oh, no.
I said, "Holy crap, some girl guy that's walking by there real close." I went over there, look it up. When you walk in there, get on the cart. I said, "Ma'am, somebody left the purse out in the cart." I hate for somebody to get their money and their ID and their driver's license. She said, "Sir, thank you very much."
The other day when we went to Stable to get some groceries, someone had emptied their cart, but left a big old bag of dog food underneath the cart under it. And I thought, well, someone will do that and take off with it. And so I went in and I told him, I said, "Someone left a big bag of dog food out there on the bottom of the cart." And he said, "She just left here." He said, "I'll run out and get it real quick in case she comes back looking for it." And someone will snatch it up.
I mean, this first had a wall.
He went right out and got it in. Hell, he wanted to do a bag. I'm going to try to get it out for him. He said, "Cart and toted it in there." So
she had everything in there for her. That woman went back. I was took back in there. She said, "I appreciate it for bringing that in."
Mom's done that before.
Yeah, I left mine in there one time. And of course, somebody got it and took it in too. At least I got it back.
I mean, that woman probably go back to Walmart and look for a purse.
Oh, don't you know? I know how I felt when I dawned on me. I said, that's fine.
I mean, that kind of awkward.
Yeah.
See, my wallet's kind of all the ones gone.
So you turned all your ones in, you had $100 worth of ones?
Oh, yeah.
What'd you have $100 worth of ones for?
I mean, I just had them in the deal, and I said, God dang it. That's a relief on mine.
Huh? Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And you tell you and her go out. Go out.
Yep.
He's at 88 ounces already.
88 ounces.
Yeah,
So that's 66. So 66, 76, 86, that's 22 or so more than normal. And he still got tonight.
20, comes out to like 101 point
If he does 12 every time.
Well, no, if that's what 3,000 cc's.
Oh, does it?
I went on your little cheat sheet thing there in
Yeah.
the cabinet. It comes out to 101.4 ounces, which I don't see why 105 ounces wouldn't hurt.
It would be all right. 105 ounces.
So he's got.
So if he goes over 105 ounces of intake, he said, I better call the doctor. We'll see how often he comes in tonight now. So he's had what now, did you say?
He's at 88 so far.
He's had 88.
Yeah.
So that gives him another 20. No. 88, 17 ounces is all he can have for the rest of the night.
Yeah. That's back drastically on his in between.
Bill?
About giving him 4 ounces. That's going to take him 4 times at least. 2 of those times will be. One of those times will be kill time.
Yeah, and I'd say before he gets a shower, he'll be back here wanting water. Good. After he gets a shower, he's going to want one.
Maybe about 92 ounces.
And he's going to think he's not getting nothing.
Yeah, after getting it. Yeah.
Mm.
But he has been back.
Huh?
I took him again. I think I took him back at 2. That's all he's on the bathroom this afternoon.
So he's not putting it all back
He's
out.
not putting it all back out. Now it might come out, and it was only 12 ounces he put out. At 2.
Mm. Only 12.
Mm-hmm.
So he's beginning to retain some of it.
Yeah. I think that's great.
Yeah, Matt this dude, I told him they put a spray of it. He knew right exactly what it was. He told me what it was. Named it DVD, whatever,
Yeah.
whatever. Who? Uh-huh. Yeah, he does. Huh? Yeah.
It was 15 ounces he put out at 2.
15 ounces at 2.
Yeah.
So he took in how many today and put out what?
He took in 88, and he had that one to put out. took in 88, he put out 85.
So he retained a little bit.
Retained 3 ounces.
So far.
It ain't near enough.
You know, I drink a lot of pop, but I don't put out near that.
Huh?
I drink a lot of pop, and I don't put out near what I take in.
Yeah.
So does most people.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be about 4.
A fourth of
What
you're
you
supposed to
take
put
in is what you take in, or what you
is
put
what
out.
you put out.
I think on a quote.
So your body should be able to take care of and use the rest of that.
Yeah.
Well, he's really got something wrong with whatever it does that.
I think so, yeah.
Renal.
That's kidney.
Because that's what Matt kept talking about. Something about renal.
Renal disease.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, renal is kidney stuff too. Renal, yeah, kidney failure, they call it renal failure. I always think of urinal.
Yeah.
Renal.
Well, don't know.
All right, Thursday, Lisa's going to stay. I've got infection Thursday. I won't be very long. She just comes in and sits down. She said she's sitting here only 20 or 30 minutes. She's come from the ocean. The licensing lady that does this for Matt County had a baby and decided she wouldn't come back.
Oh, no.
So, well, she's put on bed rest like a month or 2 before.
Mm-hmm.
And then she had him, and she said, I'm not. Well, in the budget cuts, they're not putting anybody back into her place. The lady from the ocean has to cover both of you.
Well, I guess there's a lot of tips. Lisa
Yeah.
said that Earl's woman that told her that over in Oklahoma that all the teachers that's only been there 1 or 2 years don't get to come back next year. And the classrooms will be 38 up to 35 kids in a classroom.
That's ridiculous.
We always had 32.
Yeah, but or for a teacher to take care of that. No.
Not and teach them.
No.
Nope, it'll not work.
And the thing is over in Oklahoma, a lot of the teachers that are over in Oklahoma are retired Missouri teachers. Yeah.
Another. Well, then they'll lose their teachers.
Well, they need to. Yeah, that's what a lot of the teachers here in Missouri do. They'll take their retirement here in Missouri.
And then go to another
And they
state
can
and
go to
teach.
their state and still teach and still draw their retirement, full benefit.
Buckingham did. Yeah, I know. Get you started. You went over to Oklahoma and
Yeah, a lot of these that have group retirement things, they're changing their retirement deal.
didn't he just get through with supper?
Yeah.
Nah, he don't need one right now.
You can wait a little bit, Jerry. Yeah, that's what a lot of the retirement deals, Dad has to retire first to make.
So he does.
Yep. If he didn't retire by July 1st of this year, he have to work another 5 years to get his full retirement benefits again. Because the Teamsters changed their retirement laws. So they said, see ya. May 1st he's done. And then he'll have to take another job. But I told you he'd become a substitute teacher, and he told me right where I could stick that.
Well, so he don't get enough on retirement to live.
Well, they'd probably get by, because Mom's still working. But Dad wouldn't be able to. There's no way he could not have something.
He'd have to be busy. Well, I can understand that too.
Yeah. I told him to go substitute teach. He said, I had a year of it, that's all I need. At the end then with his job, he has to ask the union if he can take a job before he gets cut. They have control over what job, because of being a driving union job. If he only wants to drive a school bus, he can, but if it's a school district that uses an outside contractor.
He can go over to Seneca and get a job driving a school bus. They took one off of the driver because he done something to a kid, and guess who it was? The owner of every school bus in Seneca district, Dale Webb.
He pushed two boys back into the seat and took one off the bus.
So they've released him from driving. He's the owner of every bus they have. By him, I say, well, I'm just going to take my toys and go home then. I'll play with them at home.
The guy couldn't do it because it's not owned by the school district.
Yep.
That's the fact. So he wouldn't.
But I thought, now how ignorant could they do? Let that man go, and he owns all of their school
I
buses.
said, don't do it again. You leave me your buses.
I said, if I was him, I'd just go in. I said, well, I'm just going to take my toy buses and go home.
Exactly.
We'll go with the discussion. Didn't Paul have Sheretta meet me over there?
Where'd all these phones come from? Last time he called, I just pushed end and hung up.